Roman history is filled with stories, Uncle Gadget. Here's a story about a Roman slave who bought his freedom.
Shh. I'm sorry, I'll be careful. That's one of our ancestors, Penny. See? Here's an ancient painting of Gadgetorum. Shh.
Uncle Gadget, it says here that Gadgetorum was a slave, but he discovered the secret of Roma. Because of that, he was able to buy his freedom.
The Gadgets have always been an amazing family.
I wonder what was the secret Gadgetorum discovered.
Shh. It says here that the Roman Forum had a mosaic that revealed the secret of Roma to Gadgetorum.
Now that mosaic is in ruin. I guess we'll never know.
Splendid research, my dear. A Roman ancestor is the perfect job for Thelma.
Yes, Dr. Claw.
Gadget had a Roman slave as an ancestor. Eliminate him.
Then Gadget will never have been born.
Precisely. There's another matter.
Yes?
There was a mosaic in the Roman Forum.
I've heard about that. It's in pieces, so no one can decipher its secrets.
It must concern great wealth.
They say it gives the location of the secret of Roma. While I'm there, I'll check it out.
Excellent.
This book is full of Roman history. Right sup pithru get. Why, this book must be written in Latin.
It's upside down, Uncle Gadget.
Now, why would they print it like that? Librarian, this book is defective. Chief, you're sick? That's terrible. I'll be right there.
Gadget, here's your assignment.
Gesundheit, Chief. Mad going back in time to ancient Rome. Trying to decipher Roman Forum mosaic. Searching for treasure of Rome. Stop mad. Caution, this message will self-destruct. I suppose this means I have to use Professor von Slickstein's time machine. I'm on my way. And Gesundheit again, Chief.
That Gadget?
We've added some special features, Gadget. I've programmed the time machine to take you straight to the Roman Colosseum. You'll be able to meet your ancestor before you start your assignment. But you must return in 4 hours. Otherwise, you will be stuck there forever.
Did you hear that, Uncle Gadget?
What, Penny?
The chief wants a photographic record of your trip.
I'm an excellent photographer. You and Brain should come along, Penny. It would be an excellent history lesson.
And we could meet Gadgetorum.
But you have to stay out of the way.
Oh, we will, Uncle Gadget.
There's one more thing. If you wear these, everything you hear will automatically translate from Latin to English. Ipse dixit stabat mater corpus delecta.
Why are you speaking Latin? Huh? Where are we?
We'll have to be careful, Brain. We only have 4 hours. My computer book will chime the hour for us.
Wowzers! Excuse me, my good sirs. Could you direct me to the Coliseum?
DiC Acme!
A fork, thanks. Maybe I'll need it later.
Acme!
Just a minute. I can't understand a word you're saying.
Give me back my trident!
You mean the big fork? Why didn't you say so?
Uncle Gadget, be careful.
Nonsense, Penny. They're here to welcome us. Go, go, Gadget flowers.
Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar!
Look!
Great-great-grandfather Gadgetorum. It's me, little Gadget.
You do look familiar. I never forget a face.
Good to see you. How do I get to the Coliseum? I'm on duty.
So am I. These gladiators were about to lead me to the lions.
We'll go with you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Better not go, Uncle Gadget.
Nonsense, Penny. He's family.
The fool is in ancient Rome, and they're all together. Eliminate his ancestor quickly.
Don't worry, I'll take care of him.
It must be halftime. Penny, it says here that they have contests between slaves and wild animals.
But Uncle Gadget, it says that the lions usually killed the slaves.
Nonsense, Penny. What kind of entertainment is that? That library has a lot of defective books.
You'd better go in and protect them, Brain. I'll try to figure out what's going on. Hurry, Brain. You have to rescue them.
Those who are about to die, salute you.
Is this seat taken?
Let's see. That must be the Emperor. I thought so. Hey, Diocletian, it's me, ready for the show.
Shh. Things are bad enough already. He decides our fate.
The umpire. Why didn't you say so? I'll have to get a few shots of him. Go, go, Gadget Copter.
This slave is a wizard. If he survives the lions, he's truly special and deserves his freedom.
Hurry, Sonny. It's our only hope.
Wowzers. Go, go, Gadget Lake. Go, go, Gadget Copter. Go, go, Gadget Squirt Gun.
Help me, please.
I'd hate to steal a show, but go, go, Gadget Lasso Necktie. Huh?
Off with his head!
So Matt is here. An hour is already gone.
Great pose. Come over here, you. Yeah, you, hurry. Just a few more.
Can you get us out of here?
I think I've helped this act all I can. Go, go, Gadget Copter.
You two, find those gadgets and take them on a tour, and make sure they never come back. I'm going to the forum to find the secret of the mosaic.
Come in, Brain. Find them, Brain. The mad agents are trying to get great-great-grandfather Gadgetorum.
Happiness, for a tour of Rome you'll never forget.
Why, I haven't been outside of the Colosseum in years.
This is a good opportunity to look around.
We climb from here.
Can't we have lunch first? I haven't had a bite since the 20th century.
We have sandwiches at the top.
I like this less and less.
We need to be polite if we want the sandwiches.
Let's see. If there's a secret, it must be in the pattern of the tiles. I'd better hurry.
Wowzers! What a view!
Wow!
Go, Gadget umbrellas!
Whoopee!
Boy.
Where's this thing going?
Wowzers!
Wowzika!
How cute.
He must be an oracle.
Look at that.
He's having more fun than I am. Your agents failed. Gadget and his ancestor live.
But I'm just about to find the treasure of Rome.
Gadgetorum first.
Right away, Dr. Claw.
Now I've got to find the treasure. Only 1 hour left. I better use my scanner.
I really must be going. I'm on duty, you know.
There they are. Run them down.
Why, that was the tour director. And he's got his wife with him. Wait! I haven't seen the forum yet!
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Have you ever been to the forum?
To the Circus Maximus. We'll enter Gadgetorum in the chariot races and eliminate him during the contest. Get rid of them. I'm going to the catacombs to find the treasure of Rome.
It must be in there. Now to open it. Gold! But that's not enough to be called the treasure of Roma.
That will be your chariot.
Nice, horsey. Where's the steering wheel?
What's a steering wheel?
He's trying to help us. What should we do?
Take that!
Thanks. Now what?
You have one wheel too many.
Thanks. Let me return the favor. Go, go, Gadget, soar.
I'm getting out of here.
I think I can stop this.
There's a race to be won. You can go riding anytime. I think it was a mistake getting rid of those wheels. Go, go, Gadget roller skates.
It seems to be some sort of formula. Gather mushrooms from the catacombs and use olive oil pressed from the finest olives on Mount Olympus. Why, the treasure of Roma is a recipe for veal scallopini.
This must be the place. There it is. The treasure of Roma. Claw will be thrilled.
Won't Dr. Claw be surprised when he finds out what he's having for dinner? Okay, I'll be there soon. We only have 15 minutes to get back to the time machine.
We need to catch up. Go, go, Gadget, sail.
Uncle Gadget, we only have 10 minutes to reach the time machine.
Penny, you missed a great race.
We've got to hurry.
You'll be okay now.
I'll never get the money to buy my freedom.
Wait, that should buy your freedom.
What shall I do now?
I made a copy of a very famous recipe. Use the rest of the money and the recipe to start a restaurant.
I don't know how you did it, Gadget.
Well, Chief, I found out one thing about Rome that I didn't know before.
What's that, Gadget?
They love a good show. Now, would you like to see more pictures of my trip?
Oh.
Scallopini! Gadget, next time I'll destroy you and your grandfather and your great-grandfather and your great-great-grandfather!
What are you making, Penny?
I'm trying out the famous Roman scallopini recipe. This apron can protect me from getting burned.
Why are you using the pot holders?
You have to be extra careful when working with hot things. I'm protecting my hands with the pot holders and my body with the apron.
There's just one thing I don't understand, Penny.
What's that, Uncle Gadget?
How did you get olive oil from Mount Olympus?
Inspector Gadget.
feature!